Well, hello and welcome to Sports Today's Morning News Wrap. I'm Siddharth Gulati and I'm going to bring you all the latest updates that made the headlines on different newspapers and on various digital platforms. So, as always, as it has been a usual drill, let's just begin with some most important updates coming in from French Open here. Well, it's going to be an all-important final between world number one and world number two here. Yannick Sinner versus Carlos Alcaraz in the men's singles French Open final. Well, for Yannick Sinner, he's going to be eyeing his fourth Grand Slam, and for Carlos Alcaraz, he is the defending French Open champion, and he's going to be looking to hold on to his crown here. Well, in case of Alcaraz, he'll be eyeing a fifth Grand Slam title, and if he does that, there's going to be a strange coincidence that's going to take place between him and Nadal here, because currently Carlos Alcaraz's age is 22 years 1 month and 3 days, and if he's able to achieve his fifth Grand Slam, then it's going to be the same as what Rafa Nadal did against Roger Federer in the 2008 Wimbledon. The only difference here is that the date was a different one there. It was 6th of July, and on that particular day, Rafa Nadal was also 22 years, 1 month and 3 days. So an all-important final here coming today, Sunday evening at about 6:30 p.m. We are going to be live as soon as the game ends to provide you all the latest things that happened or transpired in that particular game. Now, staying with the French Open final here, specifically in the women's singles, well, Arina Sabalenka versus Coco Gauff, it turned out to be a thrilling finale with the Americans sealing a win over Sabalenka. In the first set, it was Sabalenka who actually was dominated the proceedings, but she won it through tiebreaker. But then in the rest of the match, in the remaining two sets, it was Coco Gauff who made sure that she pulled off a great win over Sabalenka. And if we talk about the most important post-match reactions, well, Sabalenka, she clearly said it wasn't really down to the fact that Coco Gauff played some incredible tennis. It was just down to the fact that she could not really step up to the plate as and when it was needed, and that's why she lost that particular game. She committed as many as more than 65 unforced errors, and at the very same time, she could not handle herself very well emotionally, and she was pretty much over emotional on the field. So these are the things that she has said after her loss to Coco Gauff in the women's singles French Open final. We are going to be doing a proper reaction story on it, so stay tuned to Sports Today for it. We'll provide you all the updates there. Freaking awesome. We'll come to your comment a little later. Moving to some cricket news here. Well, in case of the India A versus England Lions game, well, India A bowlers had really a tough time on the day two of the second unofficial test against England Lions at the county ground in Northampton. They were able to take a total of 3 wickets, but then they were let down by a couple of things here. One was some inconsistent spells by the likes of Anshul Kamboj and company, and secondly, there were plenty drop chances. So it was pretty much a start-stop day, and bad light forced early stumps. Still 2 more days left. There's still a possibility of a result, and that's where the Indian bowlers would be looking to step up and get those crucial wickets early on. Now, some more cricket news here. England are going to take on West Indies in the second T20I of the 3-match series. England are already 1-0 up here, courtesy some brilliant performances by Joss Butler and Liam Dawson in the opening T20I, and now in the second T20, it is going to be the only chance for the Windies to draw level. Or on the other hand, for England, they are looking pretty strong. They have pretty much all bases covered, and they look to seal an unassailable 2-0 lead in the 3-match series. And some more cricket news here. Well, Bharat Arun has basically backed Kuldeep Yadav to recreate the Shane Warne-like magic in the upcoming tour of England. Bharat Arun feels that Kuldeep has a lot of things up his sleeves, a lot of magic up his sleeves that could really trouble the England batters in the upcoming series that's going to begin on June 20th. This is going to be the start of a new WTC cycle for both India and England, and their first assignment as far as the new cycle of WTC is concerned. Now let's just see, what the newspapers really have to tell us. Maybe some kind of small snippets or any of the small things here. Yaraji, she won in Taiwan Open. Well, Indian delegation team, they've also met the CWG team here to have a better understanding of the process and the framework relating to securing hosting rights of the 2030 Commonwealth Games in Ahmedabad. A bit about England Lions punishing the toothless India A bowlers, how the experience of both Rahul and Karun Nair would be vital in the England conditions. Uh, a bit about the Pro Hockey League here. Well, India, they lost to the Dutch 1-2, and that's pretty much about it as far as the morning news wrap is concerned. Stay tuned to Sports Today as we'll bring you all the latest updates and analysis from the sporting world.